Hello everyone, my name is Kaylin Murphy, and I wanted to start out by saying how grateful I am to be talking in front of all of you today. House of Peace is an organization that I've been with from the start, and it has been so amazing to watch you guys make it into something incredibly special for everyone involved. Today I'll be talking to you about how to make this organization even better by growing in diversity and inclusion. With this comes many positives that I'm excited to share with you all, and I ask that you keep an open mind to the amazing opportunities these changes bring. My goal here today is to acknowledge how truly amazing this organization is and to enlighten you guys on how much better it can be. Every woman who walks into the House of Peace with their children feels a sense of home and welcoming right away. Like this is where they are meant to be, and it is. After the horrible acts of abuse that they have suffered through with their children, they deserve to start a new life and be supported by many to get back on their feet, and that's what the House of Peace is for. It allows these women to truly heal, to empower them, and allow them to sustain this new independence and knowledge they have gained to start a new and better life. The House of Peace creates such a welcoming experience for all the women and children, and our goal today is to try and create that for all the supporters as well. We want anyone who hears, works for, or views the House of Peace website to know exactly what you guys stand for and how much diversity and inclusion means to you, because in the long run, only good will come from it. So why am I pushing you to grow diversity and inclusion in your organization, and how beneficial is it? To say the least, it is very beneficial. One of the many benefits of diversity is how amazing, productive, and creative a diverse group works together rather than one that is not. If you really think about this concept, it makes complete sense. Why wouldn't a group with different values, beliefs, opinions, ways of life, and backgrounds be better than a group of people who are all the same? According to Moves to Increase Diversity and Inclusion in the Workplace, celebrating an individual's uniqueness in the workplace will lead to a safer and more caring environment for all. This then leads to another level of comfort and makes everyone feel safer and able to speak what is actually on their mind and not just what others want to hear. This will allow the House of Peace to become an organization that welcomes all, and all who come to feel valued and loved. It will allow the House of Peace to flourish with many new and upcoming ideas, which will only lead to a better and more well-known organization in the end. Something that you guys are founded on is your board of directors. This board of directors are especially important in your organization in making the big calls and producing the amazing ideas. What makes this board of directors so amazing is how diverse everyone is. It is filled with police officers, pastors, coaches, moms and dads, Latinos, African Americans, and many more that I'm not mentioning that make this board so amazing and different. As I was saying before, a diverse group can only lead to success, and according to diverse teams feel less comfortable, and that's why they perform better. David Rock, Heidi Grant, and Jackie Gray agree. They found having a group of diverse people working together may feel more uncomfortable, but overall, the team will perform and work better together. Along with this board, you guys are also doing the same thing with all the organizations you are working with. A company can say many things about how they support diversity and inclusion, but if they do not show it in their actions, then it does not count, and you guys are. You're showing everyone that you are working with a wide range of over 30 organizations, including Roberti Community House, Cool Ministries, Croya, and many more. These organizations, all representing various aspects of the community, allow each other to grow through learning and helping one another. Another thing that you guys are doing very well are the little things on your website that make everyone feel welcome. Right when you go onto the website, you see two buttons, one that says English and the other that says Spanish. This is something that few websites have and immediately shows that you guys want this website to be accessible and understood by most people. Obviously, it would be best if more language options were shown, but in the areas around the House of Peace, Spanish and English are the primary languages. The website also has a whole page on how anyone can get involved or educated. This includes places to donate, volunteer opportunities, and many links to domestic violence information. The website also does an excellent job of showing pictures of the women and their families, but also all the different people that have volunteered. This is a very welcoming website which makes you feel like House of Peace is a true family with all these women coming and healing together with the support of anyone who wants to volunteer. To make the House of Peace a safe and happy environment for all, we must discuss common things that happen in our day-to-day lives that leave people feeling uncomfortable, sad, or angry. These things include microaggressions and unconscious bias. Microaggressions are defined as verbal, behavioral, and environmental indignities that communicate hostile, derogatory, or negative racial slights and insults to the target person or group, along with unconscious bias, which are prejudgments in our head that allow us to think of in favor or against someone. These microaggressions and unconscious bias can leave anyone involved left feeling upset, anxious, and separated from others. According to Unconscious Bias, Thinking Without Thinking, Hamania Burra and Ela Merotra Anand also talk about how unconscious bias can affect the recruitment process, allowing only some people to be picked and others not because of prejudgments in the selector's mind, leading to a very exclusive pool of people. This leads to an unhealthy work environment that people do not want to be a part of. It can cause others to feel down on themselves, leading to negative and mental health issues. Especially in a healing, vulnerable environment, the main goal in the House of Peace is to build these women up, and it's hard to do that when unconscious bias and microaggressions arise, making the House feel less safe for them. To make an organization or business a place where people feel welcomed, educated, and included, there needs to be actions taken. We need to talk about and deal with these negatives. I think that the employees should have a weekly check-in with everyone. This will serve as a time where the employees can talk about how the week went and if they felt that the environment was a welcoming one to be in or not. I also think that employees working on an activity that does not involve work can allow them to connect and get to know and learn about each other. I believe that these connections they form will allow them to see the employees for more than just their work and who they truly are. Along with this, it is important to have a set time in the day where employees can take time to relieve stress and allow all the negative energy of the day to be relieved as well. For the House of Peace, the main thing you guys need to do is have a full page on your website showing all your supporters how much you genuinely care about diversity and inclusion. This page should include a proud diversity statement and many thoughtful words on why diversity and inclusion are important to you. According to Multicultural Meritocracy, the synergistic benefits of valuing diversity and merit from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology in 2017, they discuss how these diversity mission statements can positively affect the recruitment of employees in the work environment as well. Also, another important thing you guys should do is showcase all the organizations you are working with. You want all your supporters to see all the amazing things you are doing with such a diverse group of organizations. I only know all these organizations you are working with because I have been involved for all these years, but people who are new to the House of Peace have no clue. Lastly, I think diversity training or some sort of diversity and inclusion course would be beneficial for everyone who works at the House of Peace. A course like this can open the eyes and minds to many people and will allow them to incorporate what they learn to their everyday lives and work. This knowledge of diversity, inclusion, microaggressions, and unconscious bias will allow the House of Peace to continually grow into an even better organization, and everyone will know just how welcoming, supportive, and involved and inclusive you are. To end my time here, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have listened to me today. All this information, new ideas, and changes can be scary for any organization, but I would not be here today if I knew this was not the right direction to go in. I know how truly amazing the House of Peace is, how big-hearted everyone is that works here, how life-changing the work that is done here is, and all I want is for everyone else to know that. I want everyone else to see how much you guys value others' opinions, beliefs, values, and how you encourage it. I want everyone else to understand how inclusive you are to everyone around you, and how you welcome anyone with open arms. But we have come to a day and age where these things need to be shown on a website, and we need to take extra steps to educate ourselves through diversity courses. You guys are growing in the best way right now, but with these new changes, I think you guys can flourish. Thank you.